For my independent ladies, na 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 na. Me have money in my pocket, so me feel nice. No borrow girl clothes in a real life. Now sponge pan a boy where you feel like. Can buy something drink if me feel like. Nobody worry about me, call me alright. Me just a wine and a flask 'cause it dance nice. You a pre-up my style like your eyesight. It's like me, I watch you, I watch my life. Yeah, the clothes are mine.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I am Nicole Nazoe, and if you like it you can call me Liberbu. Why did I do that? why did I have to say it like Liberbu? Anyway, welcome back to my channel guys. Make sure you have subscribed to this channel. You will love the content in here. So before I go straight to this video, you can see me wearing some glasses. So as I mentioned, I have a business on glasses. Is it on glasses or about glasses? English is not for Africans, I beg, don't try it. So yeah, this is one of the glasses that I'm selling, and they're going for 450 shillings. So I have a variety of them. I'm going to put a few pictures I took. Yeah, so on this channel I'm going to explain how I moved from here to here, from this to this. Okay, so for me, there's no journey that has been hectic like losing weight. That is the worst journey anyone can be on. It is so mind draining. That's how I can put it. It is so draining, as in when you start thinking of the dieting, the commitment you have to put in exercising, you just don't like it. You don't. So for me, when I was in primary school, that is where I was in a private school, and the school was, whew, it had standards. So when it reached on Friday, Wednesday, Thursday, Fridays, hizo ndo masiku watu walikuwa nabeba fries for lunch. Those days were fries day. Most people who ate home lunch, and for the ones in school, for the ones who are eating the school, who are using the school menu rather, they used to eat, Wednesday was their special day, so it used to be chapati. So for us who are not boarders, most boarders, obviously all boarders used to eat in school, and then if you're a day scholar and you wanted the school lunch, you had to pay for it. So for us who used to eat home lunch, imagine we could come and exchange our fries on Wednesdays. It was a thing because Wednesdays used to be the fun day in school. There was clubs, there was swimming. It was just, classes used to be during the morning hours only, and that's on per. So we used to exchange lunch with the ones who used to eat school lunch, because you know when you're at home, maybe your parent doesn't cook chapati as much, and who don't love chapati? But personally, I've met people who don't love chapati, and for me, if it's not home cooked, I don't know, for some reason nowadays hii unga iko na kitu. So even when I buy it in the streets, like chapati, samosa, anything that has flour, it goes bad with my stomach. So I don't know if my stomach is trying to be bougie. I really don't know, I can't tell. So that's when I started gaining weight, and it was so draining. And then funny thing about gaining weight, you don't see it coming. You don't even see your body. Maybe you can, but before you realize, it's almost like too late. So I used to eat. I didn't even know anything like dieting, or don't take such foods because they are bad for the body, or if you're taking them, take a quantity of the food. Why are those people making noise? as in this whole day it has been calm, and it's always by the way, it's not even interesting. Anyway, so yeah, with the food I used to intake, I didn't know any measures, as in if I can reduce which foods to reduce the quantity, which ones to avoid. So yeah, I started eating from class 6. That's when I started gaining some body yaddy. So it was class 6, 7, 8, and then form 1, form 2. I'm still eating. No, form 1. Form 1, that's when I started realizing that I'm actually becoming big. Like, not even realizing. You've seen that photo. It wasn't a realization. It was an actualization, a reality. Like, the reality hit me, and it hit me hard. So I started thinking of dieting, but this time I was in boarding school. Things happened. A lot of things happened. I came from boarding to, I transferred schools. So from boarding to day school. Vile niliingia day school, that is when I had time to actually exercise. I had time for myself, because now I can eat from home. You're not eating from school where your menu is standardized. So here comes home eating, time for my exercising. So I started exercising pole pole. It wasn't daily, on a daily basis. It was just like mara moja moja. I wasn't into it actually. So this time is in form 2. I've started exercising. I used to do sit-ups. I lost my weight through sit-ups and some exercises I'm going to put a video right here. We've been going with my friend for jogging. Actually, for the last, I don't know, 3 days, 2 or 3 days. Today we're also supposed to go in the evening, because in the morning we were so busy and we both had to shoot for our YouTube channels. So yeah, we've been going for some exercises. I don't want to cut weight right now. I'm where I want to be. Check me. So how many times have I said so? We've been exercising with her. We've been doing a couple of aerobics and jogging and walking, cross country, something like that. For her, she wants to lose weight, but for me, I wanna maintain. I just want to maintain. So yeah, with that, I started doing sit-ups. I didn't diet fast. I started doing sit-ups, but not regularly. That is something I didn't know is supposed to be done. So at the end of the year of my form 2 class, that is when I was like, I'm actually doing nothing. So I started putting in the pressure from after the August holidays. September, yeah, from September, October, I started serious exercising. So I used to do 20 sit-ups, and the ones you've seen my friend and I doing like this, those ones are for the tummy, mostly the side, these love handles, the side ones, those ones. So I used to do 20 each in the morning and in the evening. So 20 sit-ups and 20, I don't know how they are called, I look it up. Yeah, so after around 5-6 months, I started seeing the change, a bit of change. That is when I realized that I need to start dieting. Maybe it will go well. So personally, I'm not a tea fan. I don't love milk. Ever since I was a toddler, I didn't love milk. I stopped suckling when I was small. I don't know how old, but I think 9 or 6 months. I didn't love porridge with milk. Till date, I don't. With the smell of milk alone, I can just throw up. So I don't love milk at all, at all. Yes, what else? Yeah, I started dieting. With the dieting, it went well. It was like the pivot of everything. Of this, how do I put it? Dieting is the beginning, was the beginning of my journey. Leave alone the 5 months when I started doing the sit-ups and seeing the changes. That was nothing. So when I started dieting, normally I took cocoa or strong tea or coffee rather. So you can put, I used to put lemon. So if you want a diet, lemon helps tremendously. You won't believe it. I used to put a whole lemon. I just cut it into half, squeeze it into my tea. If it's, I never took it in cocoa, but I took it in strong tea and coffee. It's so sweet, sweet. And I avoided yeast. When I started dieting, that is when I started hating wheat. Not that I don't eat things consisting yeast. Did I say yeast? Yeast. My mind is all over today. I've been so held up. Yeah, so when I started dieting, that is when I started hating yeast. Because when you eat yeast, you know it holds your stomach for a longer period. There's a way you can feel your tummy if you're not used. If you leave yeast and then you get back to it, you can feel what it does in your tummy. Well, for me, I used to feel it like inashikilia tumbo. You know how when you eat proteins get released pole pole for when it's being digested. So for yeast, it like stays there. Una feel umeshiba, but it's for a very short time. So I reduced eating bread. I used to take the tea alone with lemon in it. If you can manage, just take coffee and lemon alone. Yeah, if you can't buy the coffee, then you can just do strong tea. I think their work is just almost the same. Yeah, almost the same. So with that, for breakfast, I used to take that coffee with the lemon, and if I have to, just 2 slices of bread, or if there are those sausage rolls, you know, the bread where you make sausage. I'll insert a picture here. And if it's a burger is enough. The burger bread, that one is enough. One is enough, not more. What else did they used to take for breakfast? Pancake. If it's pancake, 1 or 1.5 is enough. Remember, you're dieting, so you're supposed to reduce the intake of food, completely reduce. So that was for breakfast. If it was lunch or dinner, I used to make sure that it consisted of vegetables. So I will insert a picture of how I make my vegetables. Not even a picture, a video of what I put into my vegetables. So I use cabbage. First of all, let me go systematically. Onions, green pepper. So there's green pepper, there's yellow pepper, and there's red pepper. You can use all of them, or if you can't, just either is fine. Not that the green one or the yellow one has much impact than the other one, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, so you can use either of the green peppers. You can use the purple cabbage. I don't know how it's called, but there's this purple cabbage. You know it, the small one, right? White? Yeah, that one. The normal cabbage as well. I just box them. I box cut them. It's called the box. You know, there's this person I was once saying, and then I showed them a picture of what I was having for dinner, because I still eat that. yeah, I showed them a picture of those carbs. And you know this the style that is used to cook those cabbages, those cabbages, it is used also in five-star hotels. So even me, when I learned about the five cabbages, even me when I learned about the boxed cabbages, it was with a friend of my aunt. She's big, as in her profile. I can't say her profile, but she's above there, you know. She's and she cooked them when we were her visitors. So she cooked them for us, and she was like, "Yeah, you've never had these boxed cabbages?" And I'm like, "Huh, so it's a thing." So I showed this guy the photo, and he was like, "I, hiyo ni chakula ya ng'ombe, like that is food for the cow." And that is when I knew, bombo class. Who are you? You're so back forward. He was so Neanderthal. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah, so anyway, we're past with that. What else? The purple cabbages, the normal cabbage, carrot. Also, carrot helps tremendously. Um, yeah, that is all I put. Yeah, that is all I put. And in my stew, and also when you're frying the cabbages, put very little oil, very little cooking oil. And when you're also trying to cut weight, don't use the solid oil. Avoid it at all means. Avoid it. It doesn't help you in any way. It's bad. Also avoid blue band, and if you can't, a small portion is enough. But the solid oil, avoid it. Kabisa, leave it. It's not good. When you're frying the cabbages, put little oil. One bottle top is enough. The medium bottle top, not the small one kabisa or the big one. The middle one is enough. Period. Yeah, so that is when I started dieting. I changed my meals. I changed my workout routine. It started to be daily, Monday to Saturday. Yeah, at first when I started, it used to be Monday to Saturday, non-stop. I didn't stop. In the morning before I went to school, I used to wake up 30 minutes early. One thing, if you want to lose weight, discipline is key. Not even hard work, discipline. If you're supposed to wake up at 6, let it be that 6. And within a week or two, for me, nikianza afresh after a long time of not exercising, and then I start afresh. In 2 weeks, I'm already waking up early. I'm so energetic. I'm not even like the alarm. So yeah, discipline is key, and then now hard work. Make sure you're on the same routine, and no, you guys research on what you want. There are exercises for the tummy, exercises for the arms, like these swing arms. But funny thing, not even funny thing, when you want to lose weight, fat goes everywhere. Fat just it goes. You don't struggle. Okay, you struggle, yes, but just because you're doing exercise, you're exercising maybe for the tummy, it's not the tummy that will just go. You might find your hips, your thighs will reduce in size, maybe your bust will reduce in size. Yeah, so for me, my bust reduced by almost half, my tummy reduced by more than a half. I became flat tummy. When I started exercising, I was at 78 kgs. Either 76 or 78. But I think it's 78 because I was almost to 80. And that is when I was like, no, I need to do something. I need to work on this. Yeah, so with the working out and eating, my weight reduced in months. Every month I will cut like 2 to 4 kgs, and that is when I was like, woo, we are going somewhere. You know the vibes, you know the vibes. And nothing, my results made me. And don't forget squats. Before you go far, don't forget your squats. Include your squats in every, if you're a lady, that is, include your squats in every exercising that you do. So when I started seeing the results, I became more motivated. I started doing, there's a time I even increased my sit-ups from 20 to 30. 30 is the max I've ever done. But for my squats, there's this time we were going for an event. I was even telling this to my friend. There's this time we had an event, and this event, there's this pants that I wanted to rock. So the event was in 1 week's time from when we were planning to go. I started working out, doing my squats from a Monday to a Friday, because the event was on a Saturday. And this time I was still in high school. So I used to do 50 squats every day. So on this day of the event, I pull up with them pants and all, looking all bougie. And my friend notices that I've actually added weight, back there. And she was like, oh, Nicole, kwani umefanya nini? What did you do? What are you eating? Considering we had seen each other 2 weeks before. Yeah, so I believe I put all my money, all my faith in squats. Squats are just the it thing. So when you're trying to lose weight, don't feel like you're not going anywhere. As long as you're doing the dieting, and be strict on the dieting. If you are to have a cheat day, let it be one day of the week. So if it's Saturday, for me, for example, my cheat day used to be once a week on a Saturday, and I'd make sure I have one craving. Not that you know that it's your cheat day. In the morning you have some cake, in the at lunchtime you're having chicken, for dinner you're having things that are not healthy. Make sure you have one thing that you're craving for, or prioritize. If there are like 5, just prioritize one. If it's cake, make sure you eat a portion of cake, a slice of cake, and that is it. If it's next Saturday, make that day be chicken day. I was told chicken is healthy, but I say it's, even if it's healthy, it's the way you cook it. Chicken might be healthy, but you're dipping it in a lot of oil. That is not healthy. If you're boiling, then it's definitely very healthy. But once you put oil, it's not healthy. Yeah, you can also use olive oil. It's good. I never used it, but I've seen people use it. You can make smoothies. My mom is cutting weight currently, and she's making smoothies of sukuma wiki, that is kales, and avocado if there is any, and she puts not rosemary, she puts mint is sold. If you're in Nairobi, it's sold in town. Apo Mudhurwa, that's the only place I know mint is sold. She puts cucumber, kales, mint, sukuma wiki. I'm not sure if she puts sukuma. I'm not sure. I think that is all. She also puts apples. If there's any apple, she'll use it. Yeah. And here she buys a lot of fruits. So for example, right now I'm from putting this. It's a glass of pawpaw juice and banana, and it's sweet. So I take a glass a day. Yeah, there's nothing much I do nowadays. I moved from 78 kgs to the lowest I've been ever since I started cutting weight was 48. My collarbone was showing. I had thigh gap. I was so small. I was so tiny. I was so tiny. I loved it, but I didn't look good. I was almost flat chested. My two babies almost went. They almost disappeared. So if I normally say if I lost weight, there's no one who can't lose weight. If you know Kaleche Momo, the one who used to be in Kiss 100, you have seen how she has also lost weight. And instead of paying, even if you're going to the gym, I don't put my 100% trust in gyms, because that person is also, there are some trainers who are not there to earn money, but this is Kenya, baby. This is Kenya. We don't trust anyone and everyone. So they might not be your opted kind of guiders, and that is why I decided to help my friend. So we'll be doing all the exercising and everything until she gets to where she is. Yeah. So don't ever give up. If you're on your journey, don't give up. It took me to get to that 48 kgs. It took me 3 years. I'd say 3 years. And once I started exercising, I've never stopped. Actually, this year is when I've stopped. I started in 2015. My exercising journey started in 2015, and I've been exercising. There's a time I'd exercise, not every day, but at least 3 times in a week. 3 days, not 3 times, 3 days in a week. But anytime I start exercising, I make sure it's in the morning and in the afternoon before I sleep. So you can make your own schedule. If you're doing in the morning, make sure you never miss in the morning. Some people are not morning people, and it's not a must. Myself, I was never a morning person, but I got used to it. So if you're not a morning person, you can also do it in the evening, as long as you put the power in the exercising. Not at now you're doing sit-ups and just like, one, you wake up with the side, two, I don't know. Be firm and be strict. Put a lot of effort in every exercise, as in every sit-up. Make sure you feel the pressure in every sit-up, not at how you count 1, 2, 3. The more you count, make sure you're feeling the impact. You get what I'm saying? And that is all for my journey. Actually, there's nothing much I feel like I should add, and there's nothing I feel like I should subtract. Just make sure you also drink water. I still drink water, 2 liters per day, not less but more. Not less. I don't think I've had less. Well, if I do, I guess 1.5, but I definitely have more than 1.5 liters of water. 1.5 liters to 2 liters every day. Have a water bottle. If you're cutting weight, make it your best friend, and you're on the right path. So don't lose hope. Don't say it's been 5 months and you're seeing nothing. Don't say it's been 1 year and you're seeing nothing. There's something you're not doing. You might not be disciplined. You might not be doing something, because there's a result in everything if you put pressure to it. That was my losing weight journey, my weight loss journey, and I hope it will change someone's life. I hope I took this video at the right time of your life. I hope I gave you enough motivation and you won't give up. Don't give up. If you need any guidelines, just let me know. I will give you anything I know. Yeah. Plus, cucumbers help you lose weight. So if you can have it for breakfast, you're on the right path. That is all. So guys, remember to hydrate. Subscribe to my channel, share this video, watch till the end, subscribe, tell your friends to subscribe to my channel. I will really appreciate, I'll be grateful. And like this video, give it a thumbs up. I love you guys. Thank you for the support and everything. You guys are the best. You're the best. So bye. Mwah. Have a nice time.